Welcome back to Good News ITW, episode 40. In this episode, we're going to talk about gratitude. What is gratitude? Gratitude is a conscious appreciation for good things in your life. It's the mindset that focuses on being thankful for what you have rather than lack. It can shift your perspective, boost your mood, and it can help build a positive and a fulfilling life. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, man, I was sitting in an apartment, paycheck from paycheck, man. And I'm looking at boohoo is me, right? Until I woke up and said, you know what? I'm not even grateful for the things I have, like the little things, waking up, good health, right? And I start reading my book, start getting into self-development, and I'm telling you, my whole perspective and life changed, right? It's no more the glass is half empty. You know what I mean? I look at it that, I have something in the glass. Once that changed, man, I'm gonna tell you, I went hard. And even here, this episode, I'm gonna do in my backyard. I cut my grass yesterday, and when I finished, sat back out there for about an hour, man. Sitting, I was just, thanking the man upstairs that I got some land. I have got trees back there, little pond or whatnot. But I can remember the time when I wasn't appreciative of nothing. But guess what? I was renting, going paycheck from paycheck. But my life changed once I changed my paradigm and my mindset. Every morning when I wake up, I thank God for something in my life, right? For waking up, having a job. Some people, we cry about these jobs and don't want to be in, but listen, that job pay the bill, right? So if you don't like it, find a skill to do something else, right? I mean, I'm grateful for my kids, grateful for my mom, my grandma, even a good meal, right? So don't be ungrateful and you're sitting there and wondering why you're not getting the, raise or the newer job or things that you want, because it's like if you're not appreciative of what you have, why would you get anything else? You get what I'm saying? So it's a cause and effects of things, right? So, and I don't even look for it. I just, once you got that mindset, just being grateful for everything, man, your life is going to change. I'm going to tell you. Faith can move mountains. Eli asked, is faith real? Grandma nodded. Faith is believing before you see it. I've watched it carry people through sickness, loss, and fear. Mountains don't always fall, but sometimes you rise over them. I published a book, Granny's Principle, Life Lessons and Love from Grandma. If you want your kids to hear those old school principles that you don't hear anymore, right? You should get this book. This is a younger me talking to my 94-year-old grandmother. The principles that she instilled in me, along with a storyline you can get in this book. You can go simply to www.mritw.com or go on Amazon and purchase a book. If you don't have it, you're doing yourself and your kids a disservice. A few fun facts on gratitude. Keeping a gratitude journal improves your mood and actually report it to have you in a happier and more productive mood. Also, saying thank you can improve relationships, whether it's work, whether it's romantic, or even a friendship. Um, Nowadays, you don't even hear thank you no more, right? I open the door all the time for people, and it's like people walk by like, hey, you're supposed to do that, right? Even when I'm at the grocery stores, especially Walmart, right? Which I barely go anymore, but pushing those buggies apart, normally it's an older person around and I'll pull out a few before I even get mine, this is the small things, but I realize that, a lot of times when I'm saying yes, ma'am, and no, sir, and thank you, older people are shocked because you don't see that no more, man. What happened to that? We got to bring that back, right? Also, gratitude, it improves your sleep. If you say about 2 to 3 things you're grateful for at night, it was, I looked it up and it was told that you can actually sleep better because of that. So even my morning when I start, right, I say my own affirmations and I do have, things I'm grateful for. But on my commute to work, I'm on YouTube because they got like gratitude affirmations for the morning that I play. I challenge each and every one of you watching it, if you don't have a regular gratitude routine to, pick a day in the mornings or at night or even in the middle of the day and just express a gratitude, something that you're grateful for, and do it that same time every day, right? I know we all have people in our lives that do things all the time, and we look past that sometime, and we may be thankful, but we don't say it enough. Those people need to hear that. You got someone in your life that always cook a real good meal, and they really put their all into it, right? Say thank you and appreciate that here and there. They may not say it, but that goes a long way, right? Someone that's there for you, right? Just say if you're ever in a bind, you got that friend or family member who always there. Reach out sometime and say, hey, you know what? Just thinking about how you always be there for me. Reach out to them and say, I appreciate that, right? For me, I think about everyone in my life who do things, and randomly I might say, hey, send a cash app or send a Starbucks gift card, or just pick up the phone and say, you know what? I appreciate you. We need to do that, right? And sometimes people don't, they need to see you're doing that, and then they can take suit, right? Sometimes we live life and man, we moving, right? But this episode is here just to say stop. Even right now, man, pause this video. If there's someone that that always there for you, or just look out for when you need it, man, they just give them a call, right? Call right now. Say, hey, you know what? I've been thinking about you, and you always there for me. I appreciate you. That alone is everything for a person, who does that. That they don't ask, they do without even ask, right? So yeah, so gratitude goes far. I'm telling you, man, and it will strengthen and improve your relationships at work, or just your friendship. And as I wrap up this episode, I'm just reminded of all the things that I'm grateful for, man. Being out here, the fresh air, um, just even this podcast, talking to you guys. Um, it's going to get bigger and better. So I'm just putting things out and just sharing with you guys. And I appreciate each and every subscriber, that's listening. Every views, man, you're valuable, and I do this because of you. ITW mean inspire thy world, uplift, motivate, celebrate. I might can't change the world, but my goal is to put a big dent in it. And with your help, you're watching it, getting out of the rhythm, and just sharing with friends, going to get it far. I'm going to have guests soon, but I just want to talk to you one-on-one before I start bringing people on. I'm down here in Charleston, South Carolina. There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of businesses. There's a lot of good, positive people that doing some really good work down here. And I'm here to showcase them that, right? And if you want speaking, you want me to speak anywhere, or bring my book, Granny's Principle, Life Lessons in Love with Grandma, let me know. I did a couple of story time at a bookstore and some other places, and they loved it. If you don't know about the book, you can go to my website, www.mritw.com, and grab a copy. You can go on Amazon. But until the next episode, I'll see you. Let's go.